Namaste, welcome to this ninja style playing with gravity flow. So if you have two blocks, it can be super useful. Remember that the most important thing is the breath, trust in your body, and let's get started on our back. With the knees bent, the feet a little bit wider than the hips, base of the big toes towards the inside, knees resting into one another. Taking that moment with the hand, fingers and thumbs touching, fingers towards the lower, towards the heels, and thumbs towards the belly button. Just taking that moment to deepen your breath in your aha, in your lower belly. Feeling how the breath is also moving all the way to the sternum and all the way to the brain. Taking that moment to acknowledge with what do you start with this morning, what's alive. Taking that moment to observe with what do you start your practice, what's alive here now. And slowly walk your heels a little bit closer. Open the arms on each side of the hips, palms towards the sky. Befriending gravity, receiving gravity. Then bring the right knee into the chest and bring the hands onto the right leg, extending the left leg so that it's aligned with the right foot. Take that moment to feel the breath and then create space in between the right shoulder and the right hip. And then slowly lower the left leg, left foot is alive, with the heel maybe 2 millimeters off the mat. As you exhale, bring the forehead towards the right knee, and then lower the left leg down. Press the left leg down, and slowly release the shoulders and the head back down. Keep the right knee where it is. Extend the arms towards the sky, pressing all the back body into the earth. Pressing the hands like if you're pressing into the sky, into the roof, and then start to extend the right leg towards the sky. You can still feel the breath in the lower abdomen. From here, extend the arms overhead. Keep hugging the lower rib cage to the floor. And then make a couple circles with the right leg in one direction and then in the other. They can be small or big circle. You want to feel the belonging of the right foot to the belly button. Then stabilize the right foot towards the sky. Bring the right hand on the outside of the left armpit and then roll to your left side, keeping the right foot to the sky. Take an inhale, exhale here. And then bending into the right knee. Bring the right knee pointing towards the left. Then lift it back up to the sky and re-extend the right leg to the sky. Another time bending, right knee pointing towards the left. Re-lift and re-extend. With control, slowly turn back to your back. Then bend the right knee towards the right outside of the right shoulder. Let the right hand come and grab the outside of the right foot. The left hand can come back on the outside of the left hip. And for a moment here, just give yourself permission to roll, to move, to go with the right knee from the sky to the side. And then come back to center. Root the left thigh to the earth and start to play with extending a little bit the right leg. Slowly release. Release the right foot down. Bring the elbows on each side of the rib cage, palms towards the sky. Press into the left heel, into the right sole, and lift the back of the heart and the hips. As you exhale, release back down. And then bring the left knee into the chest. Bring the hands onto the left leg. And then extend the right leg, align with the left foot. Right foot alive, the breath is fulfilling, nurturing. Slowly lower down the right leg 5 millimeters of the floor. Keep rooting the lower back into the floor. Then lifting the chin to the chest, forehead towards the left knee. Slowly release The right leg down, press it down, engage it, and release the shoulders and the head back down to the earth. Find the space in between the left hip and the left shoulder. And then lift the hands like if you're pressing to the roof. And extend the left leg to the sky. Being mindful of the rib cage, let's stay receiving gravity towards the earth. Extend the arms overhead. Come and take a little circles or a few circles with the left heel, left leg. One direction and then the other, stabilizing all the rest of the body in your best ability. Then back to left foot towards the sky, left hand to the outside of the right armpit, rolling to the right side. Keep the left leg towards the sky. Bend into the left knee. Let the left knee point towards the right. Then lift it back up to the sky. Re-extend the left leg. One more time, bending into the left knee towards the right, and back up and re-extend. Slowly, gracefully come back to laying down on your back. Bend the left knee towards the outside of the left shoulder. Left hand will come and grab the outside of the left foot. Take a moment here. The right hand can come to the outside of the right hip. And then move from side to side. First, allowing the right hip to kind of like lift a little bit as you bring your left knee closer to the earth. And then come back to rooting the right thigh to the earth. And you can play a little bit with extending as much as it wants or warming up the left leg. Slowly release the left foot back down to the earth. Elbows on each side of the rib cage. Press into the right heel, into the left foot. Lift the hips, lift the back of the heart. And exhale, release back down. Bring the two knees into the chest. And then hands behind the thigh, roll from the back to the front. Next time that you come towards the front, cross in the ankle, press the hands on each side of the ankle, and transition to come to sit on your knees. If it's accessible, you can open the knees a little bit wider, palms towards the thigh, big toes together. Take a moment here. Deepening your inhale and your exhale. Then bring your palms together to the heart center. Bow the forehead towards the heart consciousness. Acknowledging the present life force within you. Let's open a practice with A-O-N, allowing the sound to vibrate in your temple, in your body. Deep inhale, lift the head. Release the hands back towards the knees, round the spine, bring the chin into the chest. Then as you inhale, slide the elbows towards the rib cage and towards the back. Open the arms, open the chin. And as you exhale, let the arms come back towards the knees and towards the front as you round. Inhale, open. Let the arms come a little bit bigger this time as you exhale, round. One last time, maybe elbows towards the height of the shoulders. Inhale and exhale, round. Release the hands back to the thigh. Come back to neutrality, harmony with gravity. And then let the head, left ear go towards the left shoulder. Start to make circles with the head. Breathing still in your aha. And then start to let the chest make the circle also with the head. And come back to center. Let's bring the right ear towards the right shoulder and do circles with the head first in one direction, in that new direction. And then let the rib cage follow the movement. and come back to center. The left hand will come behind the left foot. The right hand will come on top of the right knee. And then you make a diagonal, a circle with the right hand towards the left and towards the back. And then the right hand come back close to the right knee, then behind the right foot, left hand cross over. First, the palms stick towards the earth. And then this time, as the left hand come behind, the right hand will come. And then once the right hand comes as much as it can towards the left, turn the right palm towards the sky, open elbow towards the right, and then come back. One more time with the left hand. When it arrives as much as it can towards the right, turn the left palm to the sky, and then come back. Option to do the same thing, or as we do this time, open the hips, lift the hips, and come back down. Right hand behind the right foot, press into the fingers of the hand, lift the hips, and come back down. Bring the two hands in front, in between your knees, press the hands into the floor, root into the toes, and then start to bring the left knee up, right knee to the outside, and then the right knee down and left knee to the outside. Breathing, pressing into the hands. And come back to center, release the two knees, walk your knees a little bit towards the back into all four. And then from here, start to make circles with your belly button. So towards the sky, towards the left, towards the earth. And then reverse to the other side. Then come back to neutrality and start to make circle. Bring the weight into the left hand, right knee, left knee. Keep breathing into the lower belly as you move towards the back. You keep on pressing into the hands and rooting. You can let your head get into the move. Let's move to the other side. And come back to center. And then from here, extend the right leg towards the back. Remember when we're laying down into the floor. All the back body hugging towards the earth. And then extend the left hand towards the front. As you exhale, bend the left elbow, let it slide towards the left. Bring the right knee towards the right. And then bring the right knee with the left elbow to touch. And then inhale, re-extend left hand and right foot. Bring the left hand back down. Bring the right toes down. Turn the right heel towards the left so it touches the earth. The left foot can move towards the left. Press into the left hand. Let the right hand come up towards the sky. And then bring the right hand behind the head. And start to press into the sole of your feet. And then open the heart towards the sky and the gaze. And then from here, lift the right toes. Bend your right knee, transition right hand towards the front of the left knee, close to the earth, and you come facing the back of your mat with the hands onto the hips for kind of like a warrior two stand underneath. And then we go back, so the left hand slide close in front of the left knee, then the right hand follow, re-extend the right leg, and then turn to the tip of your toes of your right foot, left leg towards the back, press into the mat and lift, swallow the left knee up into the chest. And then release left knee, right knee. Inhale, sitting bones towards the sky, elongate the spine, open the heart, lift the top of the head to connect with the sky. And as you exhale, round completely. Come back to neutrality. Extend the left leg towards the back. Remember when we're laying down onto the floor. And then extend the right hand towards the front. As you exhale, bring the right elbow towards the right as the left knee slides towards the left. And then bring right elbow and left knee to touch. Inhale, reopen. Re-extend. Bring the right hand back down. The right foot will move towards the right as you bring the left toes down behind and then the left heel. Press into your right hand, lift the left hand to the sky. Then left hand will come behind the head. As you press into your pinky toes, open the heart and the gaze to the sky. Deep inhale and exhale. Lift the left toes and then slow move. Bend into the left knee. Let the left hand and the right hand slide as you arrive with the left knee towards the left toes, towards the back wall. Kind of a warrior two. And we slide back, right hand, left hand. Re-extend the left leg. Come back to the tip of your toes of your left foot. Press into the earth. Swallow the right knee. Exhale, release the right foot, the right knee beside the left knee. Inhale, sitting bones towards the sky. Root the toes. As you exhale, round the spine. Press into your toes. Lift your knees. And then extend the legs for downward dog. We'll walk our feet a little bit farther away than usual and come and bend your knees. Then let your knees move towards the right and towards the left. Towards the right and towards the left. And then come back to center, re-extend the leg and walk your feet beside one another. Remember when we're laying down onto the floor, the elongation of the spine, the breath in the lower abdomen. Then come to the tip of your toes, bend your knees, look towards the front of the mat, walk or jump your feet. And exhale, soften here. Walk your hands a little bit towards the front, come to the tip of your toes, and then move your knees, bending one knee more and then the other more. And then bend your knees, both knees, so you come to little ball on your toes. Plant the hands, palm full to the earth. Press into the hands, lower the knees close to the earth. Keep extending your arms and then slowly come back. Open your feet a little bit wider. Hands will come together to the heart. Finding balance, then bring the hands either to the knees if it's accessible or down to the earth or to the blocks. As we start to bring the left knee towards the right ankle and then the right knee towards the left ankle. And we go here a couple of times so the hands can stay on the knees or they can stay up and come back to center. Release fingertips down, re-extend the legs. Walk your feet beside one another. Bend your knees, chin into the chest. And inhale, slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Tadasana. And then I want you to bend your knees and find the gravity, kind of like pushing in the center of the crane, aligning the head and the shoulders and the hips with the center of the feet. We'll salute the sun, always remaining conscious of gravity. So inhale, press into the feet, extend the legs, lift the hands towards the sky. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor, walk or jump your feet, lower down knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide the pelvic floor to the earth, open the heart. Exhale, downward dog. Concentrate on your breath and your aha in your lower belly. Come to the tip of your toes, bend your knees, look towards the front of the mat, walk or jump your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, remember the spine to the floor. Exhale, forward fold, rooting into the knees, into the heels. Inhale, lift the hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart, Tadasana. Soften into your joints, find that alignment with gravity. One more time. Inhale, press into the legs, extend the arms to the sky. Exhale towards the front and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the earth, walk or jump your feet. Lower Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Taking that moment to anchor presence, to reconnect once again to gravity. Then come to the tip of your toes, bend your knees, look towards the front of the mat, walk or jump your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, strong foundation, pressing the earth. Inhale, lift all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart and Tadasana. Remembering gravity, remembering when we're laying down onto the back, pressing into the left foot, lift the right knee into the chest, keep rooting the right sitting bone down. Inhale, bring the hands towards the heart. As you exhale, press towards the front as you let the belly button come towards the spine. Inhale, lift the hands up to the sky. As you exhale, hands to the heart for balance, extend the right leg towards the back. Warrior 3, remember once again when we're laying down on the floor. Let the left hand come towards the front, right hand towards the back. And then let the left hand come towards the back, right hand towards the front. Bend into your left knee slowly. Let the right toes meet the earth. And then windmill the arms. Left hand towards the front, towards the sky, and let the right hand meet the left hand. Bending into the right knee, run slightly the lower back, and then extend the right leg. Lift the heart a little bit more towards the sky. Keep breathing into your aha, into the lower abdomen. And then bring the hands towards the heart. As you exhale, press the energy towards the front. Bring the right heel down, kind of like if you're pulling an arrow. Right hand going towards the heart. Stabilize the left knee. Press the right palm towards the back. Inhale, bring the fingers towards the back of the heart and towards the earth. Then fingers towards the sky and towards the front. Re-extend the arms all the way to the fingertips. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, the left hand. Turn towards the sky and start to lift up as the right hand go towards the back heel. And then from here, let the left hand come all the way towards the right foot. And then hands, palms to the heart. As you open your right foot, bend the right knee, extend the left leg. You can lift the left toes. Keep rooting into the right heel. And then bend the left knee, bring the toes in a little diagonal so the knees point towards the toes. Goddess 10. From here, maybe you shorten a little bit the stance in between. We're going to lift up the right heel, turn the right knee down, and the hips come towards the front and come back to Goddess. As graceful as you can. It's kind of intense. Come to the tip of your toes, right knee down. Beautiful. Come back, Goddess. One last time. Right. The right knee up, right heel up. Bring the right knee towards the front. And then re-extend the right leg. You can take the time to place your foot so you're like in high lunge stand. Then from here, twist the chest towards the left. Keep extending from the right heel, the right leg, and bring the right elbow to the outside of the left leg. Press into your hands to open the heart. Maybe look a little bit towards the sky. You'll extend the left hand towards the back heel. Turn the right palm towards the heart. And then start to lift the left hand up to the sky. It can be done with the right knee down. If you have the right knee down, eventually lift it back up. The left hand goes back towards the back, right hand towards the front. Then from here, press into your left leg, extend the right leg to the back, turn the right palm to the sky, lift the gaze towards the front, and then come back with the right knee up. And exhale, Tadasana. Soften into the knees a little bit, come back with gravity. And we move to the other side. Remember when you're laying down in the floor, inhale, lift the left knee up. Extend the arms towards the front like if you're pressing. And then keep rooting the left sitting bone down. Inhale, lift the hands up to the sky. Elongate the spine. Bring the hands towards the heart and press towards the front as you gather the belly button towards the spine. Hands to the heart for balance as you extend the left leg towards the back. Warrior 3. Remember once again when you're laying down in the floor. Extend the right hand towards the front, left hand towards the back, and then switch right hand towards the back, left hand towards the front. Bend into your right knee, slow motion. The left toes meet the earth, and you windmill the arms until the two hands come to the sky. And exhale, root into the legs. Bend slightly the left knee, round a little bit the lower back, and then re-extend the left leg. Lift maybe the heart a little bit towards the sky, and then bring the hands in front of the heart as you exhale. Press the energy towards the front, belly button towards the sky, towards the spine. Root the left heel, pull the arrow to your heart with your left hand, and then left hand towards the back. Extend the fingertips, relax the shoulders. The left hand come close to the back heel as you turn the right palm up and lift the right hand to meet the diagonal in between the two hands. And then open a little bit the left foot, bend the left knee towards the left toes, bring the hands to the heart, and then lift the right toes up to the sky. Keep breathing and remembering the memory of the floor behind the back. Then from here, bend into your right knee, right toes a little bit in the direction of the right knee for goddess. Hands to the heart if it helps you for balance. Come to the tip of your toes of your left foot, so lifting the left knee, the left heel, and bring the left knee towards down and front. And come back, goddess. 2 more times. Keep breathing, keep being present to the sensations, to the movements. 1 last time. Beautiful. Now replace your legs into high lunge position, re-extend the back leg, and turn the chest towards the right. Dive from the top of the head far away from the left heel, the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Press into the hand, maybe lift the gaze to the sky. Option to bring the left knee down. From here, turn the left palm towards the heart, extend the right hand towards the back, and then the right hand can come towards the sky. If your left knee is up, lift it down, lift it back up. Release the right hand towards the back heel, left hand extend towards the front. And then from here, press into your right leg, extend the left leg back towards the back. Then maybe turn the left palm towards the sky as you look up and come back with the left knee into the chest, hands to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Amazing. We'll build from that. Move maybe a little bit faster, but always with presence. Coming back to gravity. Gentle bend into the knees. Feel the weight divided into the toes and the heels. Inhale, lift the right knee to the chest. Bring the hands to the heart. As you exhale, press the hands towards the front. And then the hands come up overhead. Extend the right leg towards the back. Left hand towards the back. Bend into the left knee. Bring the right toes down. Windmill the arms until the two hands are up to the sky. Bring the hands towards the heart as you exhale. Press the energy towards the front. Lower the right heel. Pull the arrow towards the heart. And exhale, warrior two. Open slightly the back foot. Bend into the right knee. Bring the hands to the heart, Skandasana. Lift the left toes. Rebend into the left knee. Bring the right toes back up, warrior two. And then reverse the warrior with your hands in the diagonal. So right hand towards the back heel, left hand towards the sky. And then one big move. So open the right foot, bend the right knee. The left hand come towards the inner thigh, inner heel. And then from here, press the energy to the front. Bend the left knee, lift the back heel. And we do that a couple times from the Skandasana style to lunge. So bend into your right knee, gather the energy of the foot, of the earth, and then press to the front. High lunge, one more time. Inhale towards the back. And then see how you almost meet the goddess as you turn towards the front. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the hands up to the sky. As you exhale, bring the left hand towards the back as you bring the right elbow to the outside of the left leg. And then lift the left hand up. Let the left hand go towards the front. Let the left hand go back towards the back heel, right hand towards the front. Inhale, press, lift, engage. Open the chest towards the front as the right palm towards the sky. And come back with the right knee in. And exhale, Tadasana. Amazing. Other side. Inhale, press into the heart, lift the left knee in. Exhale, press the energy towards the front. Inhale, hands back up towards the sky. Maybe you keep your hands here or to the heart for balance as you meet warrior three. Right hand towards the back, left hand towards the front. Bend the right knee, bring the left toes down. Windmill the arms. As you exhale, press the energy towards the front. Lower the left heel, pull the arrow. Exhale, warrior two. Open the left foot, hands to the heart, bend the left knee, Skandasana, lifting the right toes. And then coming back to warrior two. Reverse the warrior, right palm to the sky, diagonal in between the fingers. And then open the left knee, open the left toes, bend the left knee. The right hand come towards the inside of the left foot. And then you press the hands to the front as you lift the back heel. Two more times. Inhale towards the back, Skandasana style. Hands close to the foot. And exhale from the belly button, press towards the front. High lunge legs. Another time, inhale towards the back. And exhale towards the front. From here, bring the right hand towards the back as you bring your left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. And then lift the right hand up to the sky. Right hand come back towards the back heel. Extend the left hand towards the front. Press into the right leg. Lift the back leg up. Open the heart, maybe the gaze towards the front to your left palm. And come back with the left knee up. And exhale. Tadasana. Beautiful. From here, close the eyes. Start to give the chin towards the chest. Bend the knees. Roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Then rebend a bit more the knees and press to roll back up vertebrae by vertebrae. One last time, we'll add a little bit to this. So inhale, lift the hands to the sky, lift the right knee towards the chest. Exhale, hands to the heart, press towards the front. Then keep the hands where they are, extend the right leg towards the back, warrior three. Left hand come towards the back heel, bend into the left knee, right toes towards the earth, open, windmill the arms. As you exhale, hands lower down towards the belly and then press towards the front. Right heel down, pull the arrow, warrior two. Reverse the warrior, so right hand towards the back heel, left hand towards the sky. And then bend into your right knee, left hand to the inside of your right foot. You can go maybe lower this time as you move and transition, pressing towards the front, high lunge. Bring the right elbow to the left thigh. Lift the left hand to the sky. And then this time look down, bring your right palms down and come to the outside of both feet. And then come back to the back toes. You can make a couple steps or press into your right hand and walk your left foot behind the right foot. And then bring the hand behind the head. Inhale, open a little bit the space in between the left heel and the left elbow. Then look back down, come back to plank. Slowly, in the same time, bring the two knees down to the earth. And then start to round the spine and start to bring the pelvic floor towards the wrist as you squeeze the elbows towards the chest and open the chest up. Bring the top of your feet into the floor. Start to round and lift the knees and run, and turn one toes, one the other foot into downward dog. Inhale, lift the left foot, left heel up to the sky. Remember when we're laying down on the floor. As you exhale, left knee into the chest and bring the left foot towards the front. Re-extend right hand towards the front, left hand towards the back. Turn the right palm towards the front. Look at the direction of your right fingers. Then press into your left leg, lift the right leg. And then come back with the right knee into the chest. And then bend into the left knee as you bring your right ankle on top of your left leg. Bring the palms together to the heart. Inhale, relift the right knee up in the chest, and then exhale, Tadasana. Come back to softening into the joints to gravity. Just one more side. Inhale, lift the left knee to the chest, lift the hands up. As you exhale, hands pressing towards the front. Keep the hands towards the front, extend the left leg towards the back. And then let the right hand come towards the back, bend into the right knee, bring the left toes down, windmill the arms. As you exhale, hands towards the belly, press the energy towards the front as you gather your energy towards your spine. Root the left heel, pull the arrow, warrior two. Then reverse the warrior, left hand towards the left heel, right hand towards the sky and back. And then open the left toes, bend the left knee, the right hand come close to the floor, lift the right toes, gather energy, and press it towards the front with the legs of high lunge. The left elbow come to the outside of the right thigh. Extend the right hand towards the back, then towards the sky. Look down to the earth, bring the left palm down to the earth. Turn to the outside of the feet and back. Then you can walk your right foot or do one big step with the right foot behind the left. Option to do it with the knee down. Bring the right hand behind the head. Feel the space in between the right heel and the right elbow. Look down to the earth. Come back to plank. In the same time, bring the two knees down to the earth. Round the spine and then start to give your pelvic floor towards your wrist. Bend into the elbow slightly, press into the fingertips and open the heart. As you exhale, round once again, top of the feet down, lift for a high plank and then change your feet to come to downward dog. Inhale, lift the right heel towards the sky. Remember when you're laying down on the floor. As you exhale, bring the right knee into the chest and then the right foot towards the front. Extend the left hand towards the front, right hand towards the back. Turn the left palm to the sky, look towards the front, and then press into your right leg to lift the left leg up, and then bring the hands back up to the sky, left knee towards the front. Left ankle on top of your right thigh, palms together, bend into the right knee. Inhale back up and release Tadasana. Soften the knees, come back to gravity, maybe close your eyes. We'll open the feet a little bit wider as you open your eyes. Let's do our super move from side to side to release the spine. Hands towards the sky. Hands to each side. As I do that, I'll lift my heel to protect my knees. Then hands towards the earth. Then back to center. And come back to Tadasana. Listen to the echo of your move, soften in your knees. Inhale, lift the hands up towards the sky as you lower slightly the sacrum towards the earth. Turn the palms towards the earth, and as you exhale, elongate the spine as you bring the palms down to the earth. Beautiful. Come to the tip of your toes. Lift your hands towards the front. As you exhale, bend your knees, lower down for a little bow. Beautiful. Bring the hands to the earth, chin to the chest, forehead towards the knees. See if you can walk your hands a little bit more towards the front. See if you can root the heels down. And then come back to your toes. Press the palms down. Bring the knees closer to the earth. Then come back, little bow. Good. Bring one hand to the back and then the other and come to sitting. Beautiful job. From here, let's bring the feet as wide as the mat. Then bring the knees towards the right and towards the left. Towards the right, towards the left. Bring back the foot together, heels close to the sitting bones, and then once again, knees to the right and to the left. To the right and to the left. Come back to center. Re-walk your heels a little bit farther away. And then we'll bring the right foot to the outside of the left leg. And we'll bring the left leg on top of the right. So if you need to, sit on a block to have the two sitting bones rooted into something solid. And then from here, bring your hands to the sole of your feet. And then inhale, remember the back body into the earth. And then as you exhale, chin into the chest and give your forehead towards your knees. Relax the shoulders, the elbows. Feel the benevolence of your hands with your feet. Keep breathing in your lower belly and your lower back. Inhale, press the sitting bones down, lift back up. Either you just change the interlace of the legs or bring the right hand behind the right thigh. Keep your toes where they are and then turn. So bring the left hand with the right and then come to face the same direction as before and replace your leg one knee on top of the other. Maybe this side you need a block. Please listen to activating the toes, the sole of the feet. Inhale, remember the back into the earth. And as you exhale, bring the chin into the chest and forehead towards the knees. Keep rooting, especially the right sitting bones down. Softening into the neck, softening into the breath, softening into the thoughts. Root the sitting bones. Inhale, lift back up. And then one last chance to do that turn. So left hand behind the left thigh. Press into the feet. Lift the knee, lift the hips. Stay close to the earth. Right hand come to replace the left. And you come back to sitting. You can uncross the legs. Bring back the feet each side of the mat. And then once again, knees towards the right and towards the left. Next time that the knees goes towards the right, the left knee arrive into the right sole of the foot. Left hand will come and meet the right. Walk your hands towards the back. Press into your hands to bring the deeper torsion, chin slightly into the chest. Inhale, feel the space in between the left sitting bones and the top of the head. And as you exhale, maybe you stay here, maybe you lower one elbow, maybe the two elbows. As you come here, make sure you're not just collapsing into your shoulder blades. Keep engaging slightly the arms into the earth to feel the breath in between the shoulder blades, chin in the chest. Once again, coming back to the breath in the lower belly and the lower back. One last deep inhale and exhale here. Then press into the hands to come back up. Keep the chin into the chest. Walk the hands behind the back as you lift back the knees. Take an inhale and exhale here. Then bring the knees towards the left, the right knee into the left sole. The right hand will come towards the front and towards the back. First, use those hands into the earth to kind of like give space in the sacrum, pulling a little bit the outside right hip towards the right knee. And then as you exhale, chin into the chest, maybe you lower to your elbows. Remain present with the sensations of the inhale and the exhale. And as we slow the transitions of our pose, using that moment to connect with their inner wisdom, listening. Starting to press into your hands to lift back up. With the two hands behind the back, lift back the knees. Take an inhale and exhale here. And then extend the legs towards the front. And then as you exhale, you can help yourself with your legs to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Take a moment here, bend your knees. Then bring the hands towards the sky. Interlace opposite elbows with opposite hands. And then make a couple circles or movements with the elbows, massaging the shoulder blades. Allow the kidneys and the mid back to melt towards the earth. And then elbows to the sky. As you exhale, the elbows will move towards the right. The head will roll first towards the left and then towards the right. Bring the elbows back to center, head back to center. As you exhale, elbows towards the left, then roll the head towards the right, and let the head roll towards the left. Back to center with the elbows, with the head. Bring the hands interlaced behind the head, and then relax the elbows to the earth. Slowly bring the elbows towards one another and then slide the elbows towards the belly button. You can roll a little bit the head from side to side. Slowly with the hands, release the head back down. Bring the knees back into the chest. Bring the hands onto the leg. Deep inhale and exhale. You can roll a little bit from side to side. There's one last movement that you feel your body needs, please do so. And when we're ready, let's meet into Shavasana, extending the legs, making sure sacrum is towards the heels, chin slightly towards the chest, relax the shoulders, open the arms on each side. Acknowledging your devotion, acknowledging this time that you took to connect, to explore, to befriend gravity and the breath, and offering you this moment of integration. Simply receiving life as you inhale and being received by life as you exhale. Choosing to stay longer in stillness if you need to. If you feel ready, re-inviting a bit more vitality to the next inhale and exhale. Allowing the breath to move all the way to the fingertips, to the toes. Then eventually re-inviting little movements into the hands, the feet, maybe the head. Then you can stretch your hands overhead, bringing the inner ankle together. You can point your toes, create space. And when you're ready, roll to your right side, taking a moment on your right side. Acknowledging what needs to be acknowledged. And then you can press into your hands to come back to comfortable sitting position, making this also part of your practice. Bringing the hands together to the heart center, bowing the forehead towards the heart, with an intention to integrate what we learn on our mat into our everyday life, that we may remember gravity and the breath as we move through life, cultivating presence for ourselves and for the good of all. Deep inhale, lift the head. Exhale completely through the mouth. And inhale for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Namaste. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.